Okay, so I tried playing this on my own over the weekend, and it is quite janky, and I didn't make it all the way to the end because I got so annoyed with the controls. So I'm gonna take this for face value and just play it how it is. There is a setting in it that I'm not sure, or not setting, there's a part in it I don't know if I can show you guys per se. So I'm just gonna kind of tell you it's a little unexpected surprise that I wasn't expecting to see when I was playing, and I ended up streaming it for my husband and friends, and we all watched it, and it was about, I want to say 10-15 minutes. So I'm just gonna, I gotta skip over it, unfortunately, because I'm not sure if there's a copyright thing associated with that. So, as a result, also I have dry hands. As a result, I probably won't be able to show you guys while live streaming, I think. I don't know. But, here is, the Norwood Hitchhike. Also, my hair is driving me nuts. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna do a new game so you guys can see from the beginning what it looks like. I have my coffee in hand, ice pack on back. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. Okay, this happened to me when I was 19. I'm a little over 21 now. I still remember this very clearly because of how creeped out I felt. I was a bit hesitant to write this out for the internet at first, but getting it out may help, even if just a little bit. I was one of those people that loves gaming conventions. I go to every convention I get the chance to, sometimes even meet some of my online friends. Though my parents were always thrilled at the idea of me going on interstate drives. But a plane ticket would have been too expensive. This convention I was at went great. It was now it was the day to drive back home. But when I set off, I soon realized that the traffic was horrible. I decided that I'd take the long way to avoid the traffic. It was a little over a 12-hour drive. Which makes me wonder, as an adult, I have realized that sometimes it depends. Like, traffic might be horrible, and there's two different types of traffic. There's a traffic where it stands still and you're not going to make it through it, so you're better off going a different way. And then there's the traffic where it's a little inconvenient and it might add like anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes to your drive, maybe up to 30 minutes depending, but you'll make it through it, and it's way shorter. And this did not clarify what kind of like traffic we were going through, and I was a little confused when I started playing, and when we hit it, I'll explain what I'm talking about. Alright, so this part annoyed the crap out of me, and I discovered the only way I could coherently drive is if I use a controller, because WASD is not great for this for some reason. But the rest of the game is hardlined into WASD. Also, the car does not stop moving while you're reading text messages, and I feel like this is on purpose. Alright, so I'll read it from the top. Alright, so Discord. One of the voice chats I use a lot. We got tickets. Okay, the plan is here. Okay, and then we're gonna scroll all the way to the top. I just think it's wild that she thought it was okay to take the car for 5 days like that. Like, good lord, 5 days? Okay, so apparently it was answered. Taking the longer way added 2 hours to the drive, and I'm kind of like, 10 hours is already a long-ish drive in my opinion for someone to do alone. So then like 12 hours, that's kind of rough. Like that's one of the things you have to break up if you're driving by yourself. Also, the dad actively... Okay. Okay. Alright, so the kid's kind of a turd. Yeah, I just kind of... I wonder if there's a way to accidentally die, like, way at the beginning of this. I'm not sure. Because I almost got hit the first time I was playing because I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, like... Now I have a general idea of how much of a traffic difference it is. But I will say... Oh, there's a car coming. It's a white van. Huh. I just thought the whole situation was kind of wild. Like, my parents were super strict, so I had a driver's license, but I didn't get to utilize said driver's license. I want to say the only time I really drove far as a teenager was when I went with my friend to, Ooh, don't judge me, y'all. There we go. I was trying to read the subtitles and got distracted. But yeah, only time I ever got to drive as a teenager for what wasn't really that far of a drive, but like me and my friend took her mom's van out to the beach, and it was like a 2-hour drive from our house. And like it was the only time I really got to practice driving. And her mom had way more faith in me driving than anyone else did. And I did a great job, but oh my god. I don't know if anybody else saw the dude walking in the woods like a skinwalker. Alright, so this is one of the first annoying bits of this game and reason why I started using the controller. I pulled up right to this, like how I would normally, like what would make sense in your head. Like if you see an empty gas station, which pump are you going up to? Like I would think the one that's right here. But apparently, you're gonna jack this up a little bit because it's a pain in the butt. I'm going to show you which pump it actually wanted me to go to. It took me a long ass time to figure this out. Oh my god. I'm trying to get turned. This car turns like a freaking boat. It turns really hard if you use WASD, but all the controls are just super bad. All right, so I'm going to try to... This is where I had to like WASD it real hard because I just... There we go. Sorry, Dad's car. We're just gonna... It's fine. But yeah. So it wants you to go to this pump. I would have never thought that pump, because like the way I drive, I'm like, what pump is empty or open depending on what side my tank is on. I probably, if my tank was on the right side, like where this car is, I would have totally just gone to this one. So that was one of the first things I was like, the driving is not great, and the fact that the car, like, the world doesn't pause when you're texting. I think it's kind of leaning into texting and driving, I think, but I'm not sure. It might have just been they couldn't figure out how to do it. But after I played it a second time, where I didn't get very far again, well, I got further than the first time, I did realize that there was a skinwalker in the woods, and I was just like, this is the first time I got a better look at it. I don't know if anyone else is paying attention, but yeah. Okay. He is walking very weird. There was no jam. Alright. Let me click on it. I'm just gonna kind of put them like this. I just love that the incessant texting while driving just is fine. Also dad saying, you know, long drive back. It just feels weird to me that you would let your kid go that far alone in a car and they're like 19. Because then you hear about all these horror stories and horror stories of young people getting killed from doing stuff like this, and it's, yeah. But I will say, in this instance, I did do some Googling about the Fears to Fathom games, and apparently the games are not technically true stories. They're based off of realistic things that people are terrified of, like, or the fear that you have, that sinking feeling of you're driving alone somewhere and you're worried your car breaks down or something like that. Or, you know, your first time being home alone as a young teenager and, you know, mom and dad are kind of far away, so they can't really protect you. Stuff like that. It preys on realistic fears and kind of just tells a pretty basic story of how these kinds of situations go. And it was on Reddit, where apparently these stories were pulled from Reddit, so it's not necessarily 100% a true story. It's just based off of things that are common ways people, you know, get hurt in that way. Just to kind of put it in perspective, it's not 100% true. Also, I was a little annoyed because, hold on. I'm gonna let this, I'm not gonna read it out because my throat does hurt a little bit, so I'll click through it slowly. Alright, so let's go pump the gas real quick. Love how this guy's just like right walking in our face. Alright. That's what I thought. Okay, I'm not tripping. Dude in the white van messed with our car. I saw it the first time I played and I thought I was being paranoid, but now I'm pretty sure. But the funny thing was, when he messed with the car the first time, I was parked over there and he walked up to my car over there. So I guess no matter where your car is located, he will mess with your car. All right, let's pump the gas. What's this on the ground? So yeah, we don't know what has happened to the car just yet. Because I'm assuming we're supposed to be like a dumb teenager who's not paying attention. But that guy definitely messed with our car while we were in the gas station. It is clever that it happens where if you turn your head around quick enough, you can catch it. But like, it was one of those things that, okay. I wonder... So okay. This is going to be slight metagaming at this point. I don't know if it makes a difference. I don't think there's any way to track it intentionally. So I don't know how much money is in my pocket, but your money will come in handy later for something else. I wonder if we ignore Mom's text message about getting this dog food, does that give us extra money later on? I'm not sure if it makes a difference. First 2 times I bought the dog food, brought it with me, did the right thing. I wonder if being an asshole will save my ass in the long run. We're about to test this theory, because I honestly don't know. But yeah. I was positive someone messed with the car, and now I'm sure, for sure, like that dude messed with the car. So I wonder if... Damn. Okay, well, I guess I gotta get it. Alright, so I can't be an asshole and ignore Mom. That's part of the story. Okay. Alrighty then. I was wondering if I could just skip it and not do it. I mean, seems like she's kind of an asshole to her parents already, so... I was wondering if it really mattered. Alright. Okay. I am wondering if buying the dog food matters to distract the player from seeing the person messing with your car. I'm not sure. I have a lot of theories about how this game works. Alright, so... crap. Alright, I'm going to show you why it matters where you throw this, because I discovered this the first time. What the hell? I guess I put it perfectly, because last time it was poking through the hood of the car, or the trunk of the car. We're gonna leave it there, because that was a first try, perfect trunk thing. I feel like this game is just like, you know what, I'm gonna work today so you can't talk shit. Alright, so we're gonna see how this goes. Okay. Ooh, almost hit. Well, still hit another car. It's fine. Can I turn? Okay, there we go. I'm trying to do WASD on this. The turns are better. Being on the road, you do realize a thing. Monsters truly exist. Alright, I'm not gonna read the subtitles because I actually know what's going on already. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, this is Grand Theft Auto style driving. I'm just impressed they kept going in the dark. Like, no concern. Oh god. Good thing there's not a lot of cars on the road. Hey, that's the first time I've seen a car in front of me before. Actually might be useful at this point. Wonder if I did it too slow the last time I did this. Oh god. Now that car is going too fast, so I can't keep up with it. And it disappeared. Okay. I'm just gonna try not to drive into a curb. Oh my god, I can't see. Well, I'm assuming there's still road there. Wow. This little drive bit is stressful because I don't know if you can crash driving. I'm not really sure. Like, a solid crash. Alright. I wasn't the best at driving. Well, that's ominous. Oh my god, the lights! Also, I feel like this is supposed to make you feel uneasy, but dear lord, this is just infuriating for my patience. Alright. Bunny! Let's not run the bunny over. Oh my lord. Look how bad I'm driving. Oh my god. No left turn. Okay. Alright. Okay. See, if I saw some shit like this, I would just turn around and be like, you know what? This ain't it. But, again. Okay. Now, this part in itself took me a while to figure out the first time I played it. I was struggling with figuring out how to make these logs move. Is it all the way out the way? Alright, let's see. But the car is on. Okay. I'm going to slide my camera slightly this way so I can see the... Okay, there we go. I guess I can just get back in the car. Now this part... Okay. You would think they would turn the radio off. Hello? Oh, we just trifling like that. Got it. I mean, if they stopped at the same gas station you did, or they're from the area, they're aware of the hitchhiker situation. So it's not really evil, it's they don't want to get killed. Oh, my ice pack is sliding down. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Fold it. Maybe make it like not slide around as much. Excuse me. I would love to turn this radio off. Can I turn the radio off? Because I feel like... Okay. Alright. Alright. Guess I can't walk very fast. Only have 2 hands. Alright. Oh my god. Is it in there? Yes, in there. Okay, it just looks like it disappeared for a second. Alright. I'm not really sure why we have so much stuff to throw into the trunk, but we do. Point to the sky. I'll be so happy when these allergies pass. Okay. Guess we're just gonna leave the car like that then. Alright, aim. Ooh. Okay. Jason seems a little creepy, I'm gonna be honest. There are... I don't think this guy is wrong. Also, I forgot to share this with my friend to let them know I'm playing this again. Or at least trying to. 1 second, guys. Click the wrong button. And I can't pause it, so I'm just riding in the car. Okay. Oddly specific. Let me see. How do I share this? Okay. Don't judge me, y'all. Oh my. He is apologizing for being a turd. Okay. He is a little creepy, but I feel like he's just socially awkward, if anything. I don't think he's actually dangerous, per se. I don't really know what to call it at this point. Creepy. Let's see. After a bit of small talk... Alright, be careful. There are all kinds of people out there. Okay. Alrighty then. And then... Let me see... One second, guys. I forgot to share that I was live streaming. And... Here we go. Okay. Huh. Alright, this is the part where I got a little annoyed. Okay. Cash only feels like now there's no trail of where you're at. Okay, so there was something I saw here online. I'm wondering if I can do it now. I'm not able to do it, so I don't know how anybody else is able to do it. Apparently you can pick up stuff and toss it, but I can't interact with anything, so I'm just kind of like, what can I toss? Alright, let's go to room number 9 and check it out. This is mine. All right. Okay, so service has been out for a hot minute. But if you're getting text messages, it should mean that there's some type of reception, but I don't know. Alright. Can't sleep on that. There ain't no bed. Okay. This is the part I'm not sure if I'll get copyright if I turn it on. Nope. Okay. The sounds make me jump. Cleaning stuff, okay. Extra creepy. Side of creep. We are moving a little faster. I think it's over here. Okay. Why do I walk faster? Wait, no. Okay, there we go. Oh, boo, I couldn't hit him in the face. Dang, it didn't do anything. Alright, guess I'll toss it over here like a non-heathen. Okay. Alright, I just want this creepy guy in my room. Alright, what you want with that creepy ass smile? Okay. He's kind of speaking like caveman-esque. Okay. Senor Creepy. Everybody's just creepy as hell. Alright, do I still want the energy soda or am I good? Anyway, so for anyone wondering what I was talking about with the copyright thing at the beginning, whew, okay. Goodness gracious, my leg. The copyright thing is the TV plays one full episode of Superman, and let me see what episode it is. Hold on, I can tell you guys real quick. Superman robot pink. Oops. It is... I think it is called, if I'm not mistaken, Superman, the Mechanical Monsters is from 1941. It is episode 2. So it's a classic cartoon. I don't know if there's copyright associated with it or not, but when I tell you, I forgot I was in a horror game, and me and my friend sat there and watched the whole episode and started talking about older cartoons that we like and stuff like that because we completely forgot about it. Yeah, basically we just kind of enjoyed watching it. It was a nice little surprise in the game. But it is on YouTube right now, so you can find it. It's just, I don't... Wait a minute. Anybody outside? It's like the blinds are gone. Okay. And then I'm gonna assume, like, the other one, I can't lock the door, so we're gonna leave the door like that. Can my character shower? Get ready for bed? Anything like that? No. Okay. Nope. I guess we're just... And then the phone... See, and this is the part where I was talking to my friends about it, where I think this game doesn't... Like, was made by someone who was a little bit younger, because they don't realize that if you hear a dial tone, it means the phone is working. And it's supposed to be the phone doesn't work, so you should hear nothing. Not a dial tone. But it's fine. It's still spooky. Keep getting prompted to look out this window. There's nobody there. Okay. So we're gonna go to bed. Can we go to bed? Are we supposed to be in bed right now? What is up with this wibbly shit? Is it supposed to be the same, like, it looks different than when you're walking around? A hot cup of coffee. Okay. So, I'm trying to do this game in order. I'm gonna peek out the window one more again. So, I think what happened when I played it the second time with friends is I soft locked myself out of everything because I was doing it out of order. It was more common sense as someone who is like a solid adult versus a young dumb teenager. And it threw everything off. So this part, I had to Google this because I thought, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Or maybe this is the point. Why isn't the coffee maker, because like I spent an obscene amount of money right here thinking the coffee was going to be either in the vending machine, the soda machine, or you could get like hot water and make coffee, or like most hotels and motels, if you're going to get coffee, there's like a coffee machine in here. So it was not. And I'm sitting here like, well, where the hell is it? Am I wrong? Is this a bug? Am I supposed to do it in a certain order? I actually wasted money that way, trying to find the coffee, and maybe it was just mislabeled or something. No, it is down this way. So actually, wait a minute. Let's see if we can be smart. I'm wondering. Also, I got confused because these two, this guy and the gas station clerk were wearing the same shirt, so I thought it was the same guy, but it's not. They just reused the skins from it. So, alright, so I guess I have to drink coffee. It doesn't make sense to ask the front desk person where the coffee maker is. Alright, so turns out the alleged I can't make out the sound. It's just random. It's like random gibberish. It's not actually important. I had to turn the volume like all the way up to hear it. It's probably supposed to be sounds of someone watching a TV. So, coffee machine. Not next to all the other machines. And it's free. Ooh. Boo, why can't I get... So, fun fact about me, my favorite coffee flavor is vanilla, and my husband thinks it's hilarious. That is my favorite, and all my family cracks terrible jokes about it. But it's fine. I love them dearly, and I appreciate the fact that they can crack jokes like that with me. Alright, so, cappuccino. I don't know if all of them do the same thing. Alright, consuming these items helps you stay awake. Does it matter what kind of coffee? Because last time I just got a normal cup. Let's see if this makes a difference. Okay, so... Alright, this is where the jank comes in. What I figured out through this by accident is if I look left, I look right. If I look up, I look down. So if I go this way, I think I can make it back to my room. I'm not sure. Alright, let's see if we can make it back to our room. Oh, I can't read any text. Alright, is that our room? I can't remember. Yeah, that is our room. Nope. Okay. Ooh, God, this is disconcerting. Oh, Jesus Christ. Even though I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Can I get in the bed? Alright, let's see. Made it to the bed a lot faster that time. First time I tried. I'm not gonna waste time. I tried going to the front kiosk or front desk clerk and he wasn't there, and then I started circling the entire area trying to figure out where that was. Never found him. Was a little frustrated because I was able to walk around pretty good, but I couldn't stand the sounds. The sound was driving me insane. So also, I thought they said the phones don't work. Crouch. Yeah. Are we supposed to get back in the bed? Wait a minute. Okay, it's just the front desk clerk. Oh, I'm not crouching. Okay, there we go. Well, for someone who was sedated, I made it back to my room pretty impressively. Just saying. And you were nowhere to be found. Nope. See, in my opinion, that is an elaborate way to mess with somebody. Like, that's impressive to get a full coffee machine there and back. You know, I feel for Joe. He's just like, sir, you gotta move first. Move. This music is wild. Where Joe at? Why you walking so slow, homie? And after this point is where I thought I broke the game, and then I ended up quitting because I couldn't figure out how to fix it. Alright. I just don't like how dark everything is. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's get some water. That's some brave boldness, drinking some water from the sink in a hotel room. Especially in the middle of nowhere. She must have iron stomach, good lord. After I finish this, I'm going to swap to God of War because my husband has requested it. So I'm going to play a little bit of that on his lunch break. I think I'm close. Ooh, hold on, let's see. Anything I can see out there? Nope. Did somebody just take a picture? I'm not supposed to go in bed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. I shit you not, somebody just took a picture of us. Nope. Boop. Testing. Alright, I'm gonna Google it because I think I got soft locked out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Hello. Three, 6, 9. Damn, she fine. Let me suck it to her one more time. Get low. Like nothing is happening. I think I soft locked myself in the game. I'm trying to Google it and I don't see anything. He's just saying hello over and over. All right, so the text messages have changed. Interesting. All right, I'm going to end this here because I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, I don't know what happened. All I heard was hello for like a solid 5-10 minutes and nothing was happening. I even yelled to kind of try to antagonize whatever was at the door and nothing was happening. I tried to Google it too, and I don't know what I did because it says you're not supposed to like open the door. That's like an insta death thing. So I'm just like, hello? What's supposed to be happening? Maybe it's just this one. I'll try a different one. I'll probably play a little bit of God of War because my husband has requested it. So I might go ahead and swap games to that and just play that instead for a little bit because I'm kind of just like at a loss for what's going on in the game. Like, it just got weird. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the little bit of it I did play. I know a lot of people are kind of obsessed with these on the internet, and I'm just kind of like watching other people play them. Maybe they've already like run through all the bugginess of it, so they know how to like speed run it a little bit. And I'm just playing it straight for what it is, and so I'm kind of like not really impressed. They're not actually as impressive as I thought they were going to be. I thought this was going to be like super duper fun, and it's just kind of not a well-oiled machine like I hoped. So A little disappointed. I'll try the rest of them because I bought the whole pack of them all together, and we'll see where we're at. But I hope you guys did enjoy that I played it without any type of speed running knowledge. Just I was struggling so hard the first time I played it. I was like, this is kind of disappointing. And still disappointed, even though I got further than last time. So I'm going to shut off this stream, swap to God of War, and then turn my stream back on for God of War because my husband has asked, and why not? So I hope you guys enjoyed this testing of Fears to Fathom. I'll probably just play the rest of them fully expecting the same kind of jank in each one. I honestly don't see the hype now that I've actually played it, but it is what it is. It's a cult classic. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving it too much credit. I'm not sure. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy what you saw, and I will be back in like less than